All right. And on that account, we are live. We are good. We're rocking and rolling. All right. I'm just getting our other chat window up, which shouldn't take a minute or two. But, mate, boys are back.
Sausage fest tonight, huh?
Mate. Well, I mean, you know, we haven't chatted to you in a while. And, you know, Dan's come fresh off the boat. So we figured why not have a barbecue, you know?
Dan, are you still hiding in someone's Australian basement or what?
No, I'm back at home, man. I'm back at home. I couldn't get out of there fast enough.
He got a new puppy. He couldn't get home quick enough.
Oh, Dan, I don't know. We didn't tell you, Dan. We went to the airport early as well. We went down after
we were at the airport at the same fucking time.
Yeah, I'm saying. No, but we were just going to walk around and fluff around and do whatever. But we went straight down and talked to the Virgin lady, and they put us on a flight an hour later.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Brickspace, Claire, Dazzle, Brickles, Mr. Michael, Mr. Lego Autohouse. What's up, everybody? Hope you're all good. We will obviously get into Dan's Australian visit chat.
Looking at herself.
You know, not Brickvention, Dan's Australian visit.
Looking at herself on the TV. Hey, you're looking at yourself. Hey, you're looking at yourself. This is why I was in a rush to get home, Michael. This baby girl.
Huh.
Pretty cute.
And there's Jason popping up in the chat too. Jason, again, man, thank you. Massive shout out and thank you again for taking our stuff down. That definitely saved us driving and traveling and making up an excuse to see Henry. So we skipped all that and it was good. Appreciate it.
Right.
Massive shout out to Jason for my 4 Bluey brickheads.
Oh, there you go.
Sitting just up on the shelf, just out of shot here.
He is the brickhead master.
Springer Spaniel.
Mr. Whippy Whipster, what's up? Everyone's rolling in now. It's good. Graham and Amanda Dacos. How do you even say their last name? Amanda, you know what I'm talking about. What's up?
Glow bricks.
No. We have to call Grant like something to do with his feet. Toe stumpy or something.
Oh, Flipper.
Flipper, yeah, that's right. Flipper.
Mr. Broken Foot.
What's Lego Man? Having withdrawals, not having the Bilsy show last week. Oh, yeah, mate. We were on an air. We were going to do it at the airport, and then we realized that we got the early flight home, so it kind of stuff. Like, we literally bought, we're not kidding you, we bought a ring light and a phone mount to stream at the airport.
We did.
We actually did.
We did. At a mall in where?
Chadstone.
What was it?
Chadstone.
No, it wasn't Chadstone. Was it the second mall we went to?
No, the Kmart was at Chadstone.
Yeah, but you didn't get that ring light at Chadstone. You got that at the second mall because I was sitting having sushi. That's where we had lunch. Doncaster or something.
No, we had lunch at Chadstone.
Yeah, we had lunch at Chadstone. Yeah.
Fuck, I don't remember.
Yeah, so on the Monday, on the Monday we did Lego.
It's a big country.
Look, Steve and Helena said Chadstone's where we all had lunch because Helena bumped into us as well.
Hey, Helena.
Yeah, you know, if 4 days worth of Brickvention wasn't enough, we spent the Monday afterwards going to more Lego stores. What have I done there? There we go.
Poppy attack.
What are you doing, Poppy?
Your pants on, Dan, or?
Yeah.
It's not cheating if you put peanut butter on your balls, bro.
Puppy's like on the desk chewing shit. What are you chewing? Oh, she's chewing a brick separator. That's all right.
Oh, he's got plenty of them.
And again, like every other Brickvention or every other Lego thing me and Bill go to, the sleeping situation was definitely interesting again.
Always a challenge. But a massive shout out to Sam and crew. Sam and his partner saved the day.
It was that one night on the couch that was the killer, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Henry was funny as we all had to rotate. So there was a bed on wheels, and a lounge. We went for 3 nights. We rotated on where we slept.
Yep.
It
Gross.
was interesting. It was interesting.
It was terrible. None of us slept a wink until we got to Brickle's house. So,
Yeah, then the last night we stayed at Brickle's house and that was all right.
and yeah, final shout out to him as well because he came through with the goods and let us crash there. So otherwise we would have been walking the streets all night.
How could we forget that? That
Yes.
Claire rocked up a little bit loaded.
A little bit.
and started massaging Bill's feet.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Was she the noisy woman that came in at like 2:00 in the morning?
Yeah. And then we went to karaoke the next night after, and she was the mum. Come on, we've got to go home. We're gonna miss the tram, and we have to go home. It was funny as.
Yeah, she was a riot.
Just we're gonna miss it. It finishes at 2:00. If we don't get out of here soon, we got to go home.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Henry, you definitely missed some not Brickvention
Shenanigans.
Right. I can only share a room with you once a year, bro. It's my threshold. Any more than that, gets too much.
So because it's a new year, then let's book in Sydney.
Yeah, I'll book in Sydney. I've already saved myself for that.
But no, it was actually pretty good, and you missed everyone having a go at karaoke, and
I've seen the footage, bro. Don't worry. I don't think I missed out on much.
The footage was interesting, that's for sure. Oh, we got a bloody thing in the chat. But the we also were told by somebody that was the Jordan hotspot from back in the day too, where he may have. No, it was good. I mean, it was all right. And then we decided not to go to the big Brickvention dinner.
That looked horrible. I saw the setup of that.
The photos looked pretty and whatever, but yeah, there's no way you would have been able to talk to anybody.
Being stuck to two people on each side that like.
Apparently, the feedback was that there was such a massive echo in the room that all you heard was static noise anyway. So even the person next to you had trouble hearing because of the amount of echo in the cold hallway.
Yeah.
It looked good.
I mean, to be honest, our pizza rooftop wasn't great either. The venue and the turnout.
It's not about the food though. It's about connecting, right?
Yeah, man. And like it was a bit funny at first, rocking up, and then like everywhere, once one drink and a half, 2 drinks are in, people, mate, the connections were happening. I'll tell you that. Yeah. the connections, and I've got to give a shout out to him. Kay will come up, buried the hatchet, mate. We're a loving couple again, so that was really good. We chatted and everything, so it was pretty impressed.
That's awesome.
There.
Yep.
Actually, you know what was the funny highlight of the weekend? Dan not knowing how to resize the size of his text. Like he was telling us that he was going on and on because he couldn't read the screen because his text where the font was always too big. It was oversized. Like a blind person. Hold on, I'll show you what I mean.
I'm just going to come out and say it. I'm not even going to spell it from fucking Clear Lego Mum did. I'm just going to call you a cunt.
When you go big and you want to make your things smaller, you just you do the pinch. He didn't know that existed. It was a good. The look was like oh my fucking god, is that all it's been?
You just made his.
In my defense, I'm a relatively recent convert to Samsung. And that you don't do that with Apple. You change it normally. And I tell you what, I'm going back to Apple because Samsungs can suck it.
I feel your pain, Dan.
Yeah, talking. Yeah, like they just said in the chat, Bill not knowing how to work his messages.
Nah, Samsung can suck it. They're too complicated. I'm going back to iPhone.
Yeah, iPhone's easy, bro.
Yep, that's right. They're just not easy on the price, and that was the reason why I went to Samsung in the end because they were just, half the price. Well, my Note 20 was like $1,100 compared to $2,000 for the equivalent iPhone.
Oh yeah, iPhones are a pretty rip-off. But you could have bought iPhone 5 versions ago and it'd still be the exact same. So you could have saved money there.
Could have. Yeah, I bailed on the pizza, rooftop pizza, and went with Irene and Joss and Anthony and another guy, and we went down the road for Italian.
For a tin.
Well, come on, spill the beans, boys. Let's get to the Brickvention part. You got photos or what, Bilsy?
I fit both of those criteria, Snowlina. I'm dumb and I'm stupid and old.
Brickvention. Let's go Brickvention. I don't have photos. I've got a few wandering videos. So you just have to put up with me trying to aim it and guess it and go from there. Can someone had a really good photo dump.
Find someone, decent.
Yeah. Someone send us a photo dump link.
Jason put on 4 good photo dumps, heaps, like must be close to 80 photos in each dump. So check Jason.
Bet that made him feel a bit lighter afterwards.
Yeah, 4 big dumps. After all that Melbourne food, you need it.
Yeah, we definitely ate to capacity.
And Steve, it was great catching up with you too, buddy. Always a pleasure to see you, my friend.
Yeah, I love Steve hugs. Steve's such a good guy. And Steve, I did go for a chicken parma down at that pub. Wasn't as good without you, though, I'm afraid, buddy. I had to sit next to fucking Cheap Jokes and eat it. That was terrible.
Oh.
Someone send me a link. I've gone to 3 different names now and I can't find any photo dumps. Someone send me a link, please.
In saying that, Cheap Jokes did pay for it.
Cheap Jokes in the group photo, yes. The group photo was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But I did have to pay him back. In what group photo?
The end of Brickvention one.
Could you even see him?
The bird?
Yeah.
Could you even see Cheap Jokes? Was he standing on a box?
There we go. I got a couple of links now. Thanks, Chris.
He always finds his way to the center of the attention.
Trust. No, Kat, I've got videos. I didn't take photos, but I didn't. It's been a hot day. Fuck off. All right.
It's a bit rough, man. It's a bit rough.
It is bloody hot, though.
It was good to see you too, Kat.
Yeah, it was brief, though.
Right,
I was so freaking busy this time.
Jay's quick. And of course, the photos aren't going to load.
Oh, birds are going nuts.
So obviously, every RLFM pretty much I think was there except for Michael Brick and Round. I don't know if you've seen many. Have you seen any photos of Raw, Henry?
I've seen that castle at Sydney last year.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Whose dog's barking? That's super loud.
That's yours.
Nah. No dog's.
It's probably mine. It's probably mine. I'll shut him up.
Stop trying to cook him. Yeah. So this one. This one won People's Choice, Exhibitor's Choice, and Build Mock Luck of the show. That got both first places, which is pretty good.
Absolutely epic. You could stare at that for hours.
Yeah. And then obviously bits and pieces and stuff. Well, where'd Henry go? Got scared of his dogs. Guess it was Henry's.
Yeah.
Dogs then. But yeah, so I've got heaps of video footage. I'm going to do a separate video on a couple of different bigger mocks. Just like this one. Holy crap. There was some like detailed one-off stories in some of them big builds. Like it was insane.
That's the boys from Sydney, my mates.
Yes.
With their pirate colour. That was sick, eh? Did you like it?
very much.
I loved it, man. It was cool. It was really freaking cool.
Did that go to Canberra as well?
I think the castle one went to Canberra, but then this was in Sydney last year. But yeah, it's pretty amazing, man, when you see it up close.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And the cool, like, again, especially the way the boys do it. So who was that? It was Rod, Gav, Josh, and Hando, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The way they transported it was really good as well. Like the way I saw them set it up.
It was really cool. Like it's all on parquet board, the boarding underneath it. But the way they color coded the base plates to fit and go and in sync and knew it was impressive just watching them build it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The setup was so organized.
Yeah. Cerulean Straits.
So good,
It was called. Yeah. The boys. Yeah, it was pretty freaking awesome. And the movement they had, like bits and pieces around, like the octopus, this guy going in and out. Then there was the ritual, the elephant.
Oh, the sacrifice.
G'day, G. Yeah, G. The pirate one was actually you would have cracked the wee for sure, man. It was awesome. There was actually a Wild West there that was really impressive too. That me and Bill sat and looked at for a good minute.
There was.
Yeah. That's probably getting some nerd. Oh look, there's our buddy. I'll keep scrolling. That's they don't have any more photos. Oh yeah. It's slow to load. There was without being like smart assy, there was a lot of Star Wars. Like there was a lot of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, Henry, the big ship, the big I can't remember the cruiser. I don't know the official name for it.
Yeah.
Moff Gideon's.
Did you see the photos or anything of the what happened there?
I've seen it where it's broken before.
No, so I think I've actually might even have a video. Like it was broken to the point where it was like nothing but a colorful Technic shell, man. Like the thing exploded in the truck on the way over.
Yeah. Oh, it was at Brixpo last year, right? Like that's where it's been displayed before, yeah?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's from Adelaide.
Yep. But it was not in good it was not in good shape when it got to BV. And they spent basically 2 days? 2 days putting it together? Two whole days?
At least. Oh, let's turn the music off this. Hold on. Yeah, like it.
It's very impressive. Very impressive.
Oh, dude, it's next level impressive. And like, was it 250,000 bricks or something they had in it? But it was like, you got a feel for them, how it ended up. Oh, here we go. I might have the video. Oh yeah, here. So this was the end of day 2. So not even the first day.
The guy did tell me that they weren't going to put it back together again.
They literally spent all weekend doing it.
Yeah, like the whole thing. I'll go around the other side. You'll see. I'll walk around it. Like I felt bad. 800,000 parts. Helena said that cruiser is like, look, man, literally a friggin'.
It's monster, man.
But yeah, the whole thing snapped in half and then exploded in the bottom of the truck. So it was like
it did that at Brixpo too, right? It did that at Brixpo too, right?
Yeah, but a ladder fell on it down there.
Oh, a ladder fell on it. Yeah, okay.
Unlucky.
It's cursed.
Yeah. All right, I'll go back to the photos. Yeah, I felt like you got to feel bad for when shit like that happens. You don't want that to happen to anybody.
Nah.
But yeah, it was next level, epically huge. And like I said again, there was a lot of stuff.
That was an impressive model, but I think that was a cave god design. So I'd be interested. Is there a cave god credit? Wonder if they credited cave god for that.
Don't know. Can't help you. There's another photo of it.
I caught a little bit of Sam's Instagram stream the other day where they were talking about giving credit where credit's due, and there was a few people that didn't give credit for using other people's designs off, like
Rebrickable or whatever,
rebrickable and stuff. And to be fair, you know, it's good that you want to build other people's models, and nobody's against it, and people want to see them in the brick, so to speak. But if it's not your design and you use a rebrickable or someone else's instructions, fucking credit them.
Yeah.
Just
Rebecca.
It's not hard to do. Met. She did.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, she had a credit, and she also, not only did she have a credit, but she had a, I'm pretty sure she had it was either a link or a QR code to go to that guy's site.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So she was actively helping people get to the creator. You know what I mean?
So and you cool with that, then, Henry? If I start building all your rock and roll dudes, I just put a QR code to your Facebook page. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Thanks, man. Well, I'm running out of ideas, man. Like, you know, I'm not the Lego master.
Join the queue, bro. Join the queue. I actually had a guy reach out to me on Instagram wanting to build it, and then he was like, "Can I post instructions for it?" And I was like, "No." Like, he goes, "Can I post instructions for it on my website?" And I was like, "No, you can't."
Oh, you mean like as in advertise your instructions?
No, like he wanted to make the instructions for himself and post it on his website. And I was like,
yeah. Mate, you can't. No. I mean, you know, yeah, no, for sure, but you're not going to stop that. There's dickheads that are going to rip you off doing that everywhere. Obviously, a favorite.
Yeah, there was a couple of things on that Hobbiton build, like the tent. That was one of Lego Mocklock's designs, just the tent, but that's only little. And the sign, yeah, you could have credited the sign, but the rest of that Hobbiton build was their own. I'm talking about builds where people just do the entire build with someone else's instructions, no credit given.
Yeah.
Like, to be fair, some of those displays have sets in them and they don't credit those, but...
Yeah. Was there some there?
Well, it's just that picture that you showed before. It had a radar array on it from the Wonder Woman set, you know?
Oh, yep.
Can't claim that as a full mock. Inspiration.
Well, my sets are all my display is all sets, so you can all go and look and buy them. But my QR code goes straight to my Twitch, so EAD. There's the what's it called, Rivendell, that she done and credited to the other builder from the front. And you know what? Because Brickvention's so bloody big and so many insane builds, you never get to this detail or find time to squeeze in, you know, to really go in and check out stuff. Like, because hopefully when this loads up, hopefully Jay's got photo. Yeah, this one. So this collab.
They're looking at the four of us, Bilsy.
Ah.
Yeah, your screen share stopped.
Oh, okay. Lucky. There's a dick pic there.
Boo.
That's why they couldn't see it.
Dan, you got to use a different WhatsApp. WhatsApp's the best for the dick pics, Dan. Don't send them on Messenger.
You know that how?
Dusty.
Oh, bro, I know.
My camera's not that
you
good,
glued
man.
some Lego plates to an audio mixer. That's a mock. No, I didn't even. You're talking about, man. I didn't even glue them to the plates. I literally glued Lego to Lego, mate. I did better than that. Steve, the awkward moment, you and Bilsy are both filming a build and have to walk around each other, keep shooting. Yeah, me and Steve kept bumping into each other when we were filming.
That's sick. Is that Brick Shells, Tom's?
Yeah, Tom's, Teflon Todd, and it's on the tip of my tongue, Brickapalooza. There you go.
Bro, I can't wait to see. Like, their builds are impressive now, but, man, they're going to build some crazy stuff. Like that, I think Tom was telling me he only started exhibiting last year. And, bro, that's like first year exhibition. Like, same with Todd, right? Bro, their stuff is going to be insane in, a couple of years. But not even a couple of years. Like, every time they display, they're going to get better. But, like, I love what they're doing already. And I'm a massive fan of both of their stuff. Yeah. But I don't think Tom's that young, but he probably looks a bit young. But it's insane, man. It looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was so bloody good. So 2/3 are going to Sydney. all 3 parts are going to Canberra, maybe.
Nice.
The Ace Chemicals part isn't going to Sydney.
Who did the Ace Chemicals part?
What's that?
Did someone else do the Ace Chemicals part?
No, so the whole build's it's split up in 3. It's collab, 3 different parts. Yeah. But yeah,
That's
man,
mad.
it was so bloody good. Like the detail in that one. Yeah. Super, super impressive for that one. And I think Tom was telling me that like he didn't, most of them, they didn't sit on this for months and months and months and months. Like they kind of, had an idea and mushed it all together, I'm pretty sure.
Well, bro, Ninja Turtles set up. Do they have Ninja Turtles at BBX for you guys?
No.
Well, I saw their Ninja Turtle stuff at Sydney last year.
Tom had the turtles. Tom had the turtles, the weapons, and the TV and all that displayed around the corner. There you go. Brickle said Tom did his part in 4 weeks.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's insane. They did, great job. And again, that one was full of intertwined stories and cool little nods to all different types of, depending on what Batman, whether it was the cartoon, a movie, an original, a comic. There's a lot of hidden cool little stories in it. Some Aquaman minus Old Love. What's her name?
Amber Heard.
Old Mate Sex. Yeah.
That was a cool display, that.
Should have done a live court feed to Johnny Depp trial from there. That's amazing. That looks great.
Yeah.
It was
again,
cool.
man. When do you stop and get time? Sorry, go, Bill.
The honeycomb on the outside really looked good as well.
Yeah. And just for the white to have the coloured border around it, like good touch.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I
it's
don't
what
remember
it is,
the reference to that actually.
It's in the movie. It's in the original Aquaman movie. That's his like palace / throne room.
Yeah.
One of your buddies, Dan?
Yeah, this is Anthony Wilson, otherwise known as the Secret Walrus on Instagram. It's only a young fellow, maybe 17.
Yeah, and this would be his second or third Brickvention, hey?
Yeah, he's been to
very talented young man.
He goes to the States. He's a very talented. So him and Joss are good mates. And because I said to him, oh, do you know Joss? Because you guys build very similarly. And because that serpent that Joss has got in the Lego house was in response to the serpent that this kid did. So those two have known each other for a long time. That serpent there. They've known each other for a long time, and it's like a banter back and forward. Oh, you do a serpent. Oh, I'll do a serpent. And I'll make one better. Well, I'm going to keep one up on each other. I'm going to do it. Yeah. But in a nice, healthy, friendly kind of a way. So they're both very, very talented in their craft, that's for sure.
That's cool.
Yeah, they and like between him and Joss, like that whole mech Barnacle setup was insane. And then you go to Blackley Cat's table, and that just blows you away even more.
Yeah, it's just organic.
He's a machine, man.
People that can build organic are just so talented. This was fucking awesome. I love that one. Hey, don't go back. People need to enjoy that. This one was sick.
I don't think I've seen this.
It was probably one of the most. I reckon it would have been one of the most photographed models there because it was small. It needed its own table because it kind of got lost on the table with everything else.
Yeah, okay, that's probably why I don't remember it. Yeah, and that would have happened to a lot. You know what I mean? Like because you get just one edge of the table that gets lost in something else.
Yeah, it was like that table that had the Balrog on it, just got lost in there. I think small individual models like that need to be sort of set out in their own area where they're half a table, or maybe 3 of them to a table, sort of thing, so they've got space around them.
Yeah.
bit
Like
more
black.
space.
Like even almost Bill's turtles kind of mush between me and David was almost lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some big moon-based stuff for the space nerds. I think Jay likes his space. There you go. There's Helena's and Jen's spaceman.
They were cool to see up close,
Yeah, they were.
especially
Got
like
them all covered.
they do. But I really like
Maverick
that.
was
You
the
can't
best.
quite see it in that photo, but like the Space Police ones down the far right-hand side, and the way they've done the blue one as Benny rather than just a normal smiley face. I think I overheard quite a few kids point that out, so that was cool.
Yeah, that looked great on a wall in a house, like as a mosaic pattern sort of thing. That would look so good.
Oh, for sure.
I think that's Jen's Lego from Sydney. She's part of Sid Lug.
Yeah. Her and Helena had some. I don't know whose were whose, but yeah, it was both of them.
I think if I'm right, Helena's are on the right-hand side and Jen's are on the left.
I think you're right.
Maverick was a challenge build. Somebody challenged
I like
one
the
of
Maverick.
the girls to build Maverick. Anyway, that's what I understand from Sam's stream the other night.
Oh yeah, no, definitely good work, girls. This thing was cool. I don't know what them rocks are called, but
It's called a rock vagina.
no, there's a name for the crystal rock, you dickhead.
Oh,
Yeah, I was going with Rock Gina too.
All right. Well, there's the rock's vagina. So no, yeah, just that and the insects and all this one. I like that one. I checked that one out for a little while. But you know what? That one.
The correct term I think you're looking for is geode.
Yeah, there you go. Helena, you said that. The rock giant is called a geode.
Rock giant looks better.
Yeah. Under black light, that would look sick.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's his first mock. Oh, I don't know if there's going to be a photo. What about the bloke that built that Star Wars mock? Matthew. Michael?
Oh, that had so much going on in it.
Like, you know how much I love Star Wars, and that was proper impressive. There you go. There's Tom's Turtles on TV.
Oh, those are the best. They were the best Ninja Turtles at the whole of Brickvention, I reckon.
Do you know what? These were epic, and I'm so glad I got to meet Tom because my turtles were kind of modeled off an image I saw off Instagram, which were these, and I didn't realize that at the time. Like mine are a lot different to these, but I used the photo of his as inspiration, and I was so glad to meet Tom and pick his brain.
He's a legend.
Turtles. Yeah, absolutely. They were
So
cool.
you just copied him and didn't give him credit? Is that where we're going with that?
Well,
no.
At least he didn't just glue Lego and put on top of it. You know what I mean? So,
like I said, I used the photo as inspiration. Mine are, if you look at them, mine are a lot different. So, but
have yours got 3 toes instead of 2 toes? Because turtles have 3 toes.
Mine do have 3 toes, actually.
They do have 3, yeah.
They do.
So you improved on it.
Not
right,
really.
Tom, we need to see credit given back to Bilsy.
Just, you know what? Just even it up, Bill. Just build the TV and then use it even.
I'm working on the shredder.
It's a TV my kids will never understand. A TV that didn't have a remote control. You actually had to get up from your fucking couch to change channel.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
what did that mean? It meant that you actually just watched some shit because you couldn't be bothered getting up to change channel.
Fucking hell.
There's too much choice now. But that's a whole different conversation.
There is.
Well, this is true.
There's because there's YouPorn, there's a Hamster X, there's
What the fuck?
Come on, Bilsy. This is not. This
always
is
got to
show,
take
mate.
it just that little bit further.
This is a fucking family show, mate.
Fucking hell.
I'm glad I got you politically correct legends to keep me in line.
What the fuck?
Just a quick shout out. Hey Sam, thanks again, buddy. It was awesome spending the weekend with you. We did give you a shout out earlier. But,
Is this Lewis's dildo collection? I mean, Star Wars.
Bro, I sent the money to Bilsy, so if Bilsy doesn't pay you, it's his fault.
I haven't paid him yet. I did get that PayPal notification. Sam, I'll fix you up later. I'm taking
this
New
is a
Zealand tax.
Star Wars dildo wall.
Yeah, this is funny as Henry. Lewis picked up I think it was this one, and he's like, "Yeah, man, look, this one's the strongest one I own." And it shattered in his head.
Really?
Yeah. Bro, and then it was probably before this happened.
Oh, skip that shit.
Caitlin picked up Captain America's shield and broke that. And then I think it was Kirsty at the end of the weekend picked up Luigi and dropped him, smashed him in half.
Yep.
So the boys had a weekend full of broken displays.
Wow.
But that's what I was going to say. These ones now. I can't minimize the photo, but so these Ninja Turtle weapons. These are Tom's. Tom made these, obviously for his display he's got. But Brickvention or Lewis has now retaken them, tweaked them, redesigned them, and I think he's putting them on his website so people can build these now, like you can all the other.
I hope he credited Tom for it.
Oh yeah, of course he will.
And cuts him in on the sales.
Well, who knows how they do a deal? But he was telling me things like, like the grips. They got rid of all the curved. Oh yeah, his internet's probably, unless he knows something we don't, and he's pulled out, so we're not talking about a leak. Yeah, apparently they're taking out a lot of the curved pieces that were like stupid dollars on, Bricklink and stuff, and just replacing them with flat plates, flat tiles, stuff like that. It was more affordable. Yeah.
Smoother for as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Lewis will give him credit. Hey, it's a fucking TV family show, mate. Come on. What the fuck, mate? Jeez, try have diversity and they try to get you cancelled.
Oh, bro.
Jesus. Steve, he's Steve's little display.
Right. So this model here, right? This is the epitome of simplicity done well.
Yeah.
Right? It's so good. You know exactly what it is. It's very, very obvious from the outset. And when I say done simply, I mean just simply brilliant. It's not particularly simple building, but it's simply brilliant, this build. I loved this one. I stood there and watched it and just looked at this for quite a while. Pick out the details. It was
proper cool. Like you said, there's the small details, and you're like, oh shit, that's how he done that. That's sick. And that's how that. So yeah, shout out to Steve definitely for that one. I liked these purely because I've got a sausage dog, and I actually want this at home on my wall. Yeah, I like it. It's a inspiration, I guess you could say, off an original photo. There's actually like a legit artist that has this. Same like the colors and the tweaking of it. I think it's a white background or something, but yeah, still freaking cool, especially if you got them kind of dogs. Some Star Wars mosaics. I think this one was Damo Fett's one.
That's very cool
because he was dressed up like a nerd for one of the days, and he stole one of my NBA basketball cards.
Did you get it back?
Yeah. I tried to go nick something off his table, but he was just too busy every time I went there.
Wasn't that a good thing?
No,
because that not mean he's distracted.
Yeah,
these are cool, man.
Here we go. These are. Well, so this I'm pretty sure this first one's Donnie's,
Gundam.
And then these are Blackley Cats. I think that's how it was split. But yeah, man, I finally got to meet Donnie too after all these years.
Cool, yeah, funny man. I was chatting with him for like 20 minutes and shit about these Gundam and the other stuff, the bicycles and shit. And he go and like he just, I don't even know if we introduced. I said, I'm Dan, and he goes, I'm Donnie. And I said, Donnie. And I looked down at his car. You're fucking Donnie Chen.
Well, you think his name was? Do you think he was Donnie Smith or something?
Well, I just didn't realize it was the Donnie Chen. You know what I mean? Like, dude's got bloody ideas models. He's I follow him on Instagram. You know, you go to these places and you're putting faces to models. You know, it's what going to these shows is all about.
Snowlane, I never heard of him. He was the one that designed the IDs piano.
Grand
piano. This thing was sick.
Fuck, was it what?
Yeah.
Reminds me of the one from Transformers.
Well, I mean, that's maybe inspiration.
It is the one from Transformers.
There you go. Like Henry said though, like the way
that's Grimlock. That's Grimlock. Yeah, that's Grimlock on the left. And then that's Devastator, the new version of Devastator in the middle.
Devastator.
And then, Optimus.
There you go. See, that's why we got you on here, man, because you know things we don't.
Well, I'm mates with Blackie Cat online, so we always exchange notes.
And then Donnie, obviously, there's the bike's not there, but Donnie's got a bike at the moment, a working push bike in ideas that he had on the same table on display, which is pretty freaking cool.
Do you know the best thing?
Sorry,
go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say the best. You go.
I was just going to say the best thing about those Gundam is like they're really finely detailed and shit. Do you remember that guy a few years ago that did that real big fucking Gundam? It looked like shit.
Size matters, motherfucker.
No,
I'll tell you something about.
Name me your sex tape.
No. Like when you're doing something right, this is the thing, right? When you're doing these models that are extremely popular, right? Like as in, there's heaps of Gundam models or heaps of mechs based on Gundams and stuff, right? You want to set your one apart, right? And I think Blackie Cat owns that scale. That he owns that scale, right? So I didn't want to do because I knew about I don't know if Blackie Cat had models the same time as me. I don't know if we did it a little bit apart or what it was. I don't know the timeline, but I wanted to do a model of a Gundam that was would be mine, right? Because if I did it at that scale, it looks there's only so many ways to use Lego, and through the process of elimination, you're going to come to the same parts, right? So that's why I chose to go. You know what? I'm going to make it way bigger because it sets at a different scale, and then it makes it mine because then I can do it my way. So, and I think everyone, when we do mechs like that, we talk about it a lot. We choose the scale so that it's not the same as someone else's. Because if you build one this big, you're going to look like you're going to look like 50 others. If you do it this way, you're probably only going to look like one or two or three. If you do it this way, you're going to only look like one or two.
Yeah. Well, I mean, have you seen another Gundam made in your scale yet?
No, I've seen an Evangelion that's way bigger. That's ridiculous.
And have a cool
but
sword.
Not a Gundam. Sorry, man. What's that?
I said I can imagine to have a wicked sword if it's that big.
Yeah, it's huge. It's it's massive.
And then a bit of a snow planet. I don't know what the name for that one. I think I had a cool name for that one, but something different again. As always, that's the coolest thing, man. It's always ice. There you go. It's always cool to see so many people's different take on just themes, stories, designs, mocks, whatever comes out.
It's a really nice way of doing terrain. It's a really nice way. I think it's just because it's white, it looks a bit different, but that's beautiful.
Yeah, should it be brick heavy though, eh? Fuck.
Yeah.
Parts heavy, lots and lots of brick.
Ice Planet Icarus. There you go. Thanks, Helena. It was cool though. I like that one. Now we're at the Big Joster.
I love this, to be fair. I just love the way that he used those wings to wrap the body, and it just gave it so much organicness to it, I suppose. This is the thing with his and Anthony's builds, is they make them so fucking organic. I've just noticed what he's done for the lips. Fucking clever cunt.
You should see Anthony from Lego Masters as Transformer, like his Optimus Prime. He obviously doesn't have it at Brickvention, but it's the best Optimus Prime I've ever seen in my life.
G'day, Brent. Yeah, is that a plant sprue, Dan?
It is, yeah.
Huh. Yeah. Very, very creative, dude. Comment Henry said dragons are his thing. Okay. I'll see you later, Claire.
Bye.
These are more of Joss's stuff. The from Kung Fu Panda. I can't remember. It started with S. I can't remember the name of that peacock, whatever it was. And he had Oogway the turtle, which was friggin' awesome as well. But like you said, Henry, when it comes to different size, different scale, different stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, Joss is up there for this kind of character size.
Like Joss is one of
you know what I mean?
Joss is one of the best in the world at that style.
Well, before Joss was even Joss, we used to, we've chatted about, the whole Jafer Mox before.
Yeah, bro, you've made fun of him heaps of times before you knew he was famous.
Yeah, same as you, man. Fucking Sentinel. Oh, to be honest, I never heard of you,
bro.
I don't know what that. Oh no, that's John D&D, isn't it? I think that's Tim's.
Yeah, it was Tim's.
Pretty sure that's Tim's. Tim and Denny's D&D. Yeah, Brickles. There you go. I don't play the game. I just remember from what Tim was telling me about it. And a couple more other wicked, like they're
Those are
freaking cool to
Tim's.
look at. Yeah, that kind of stuff is just insane. I can close that one. More of Tim's stuff. There we go. There's the man. There's Jason's brickheads.
It was
Nice.
very sad to hear that he had a brickhead stolen from his table over the weekend.
Yeah, how
Which
shit is that, eh?
sucks.
Someone
Yep.
went and took one of his brickheads.
Which is shit indeed. because it
Dirty Victorians.
had some particularly difficult parts to get hold of.
Yeah, and the thing was, like, I don't know if it'll show. No, I won't show the back. On the back of it, he had like certain different separate ones that had their own little kind of, like a display, like a little stand. 4 blueies. Good on you, Brickles.
No, it was only
and
two.
yeah.
Well, it was Bluey and the little one, and then, or is the little one Bluey? I don't know.
Little one's bluey, yeah.
Yeah, so those ones there, I don't know if they're the ones off his table or whether they're spare ones or not, but he gave me the big blue one and the little bluey, and then the big tan and orange one and the little tan and orange one. Because they're dogs,
so the
and dogs are important to me.
The mum and dad's Bandit and Chili.
Right. Well, I have to say, it's motivated me to make a black version to represent Smudge. So
Yeah, there you go.
I'm going to try and make Smudge as a dog, brickhead dog.
And he just put in there, someone took his Dungeon Master.
Dungeon Master. It's just bullshit. Oh, they were
But no,
spares,
Jason.
thank God.
Jason,
Well, I do
Brickhead's
appreciate that.
friggin' insane.
I look at the koala. I didn't notice that last time. That koala
That's what
needs
happens
to
when
be
you-
an actual brickhead.
Well, that's what happens when you have 170 something brickheads. How's everyone going to remember them?
Roger Rabbit looks sick. And look at Jessica Rabbit with the massive boobs.
This dress was pretty cool. Fleur actually put this dress on and walked around with it. And it turned out, different, unique. But,
That's cool.
Fleur's probably the only one there small enough other than a child to wear it.
Nope.
So she did it. She did it.
My
justice.
house is fine, Johnny. I'm nowhere near the flooding. That's in Auckland.
What did Helena say? Didn't Stormythos made a koala brickhead? I think so. We met Stormythos too.
Yeah, we did actually. He came and introduced himself.
Come and introduced himself. So shout out to him too. It was good to finally meet him.
Yeah, didn't get a chance to talk to him for long enough though, because someone whisked us away to do something. I don't remember what.
I don't know. Isn't that just the haunted house set? I think it is.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much.
Just lit up very well.
and sitting on a bit of terrain.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. It's a full hole. It all goes together. I'm guessing. Well, did it have a name? Haunted Village. Oh, it's a village. Yeah. You know, sneaking a set in a mock here and there isn't too bad. I mean, I can't talk.
No, not if it's not
Complimenting
if it's appropriate.
Yeah. But the lights on that one was pretty cool. And then I don't know what reference that is, but, you know, it's still nice and it's very neat. And again, you know, I don't remember seeing this personally, even though where it was. Oh, there's Claire. But like you said, Dan, stuff gets just missed so quick.
Mm.
It's a cool little character. Scary looking motherfucker. But...
I don't think that is a Lord of the Rings reference, to be honest. Like, I know what you mean, but that character there is not Lord of the Rings. Angel City. Can you be tempted by the devil?
There you go. All right, that's the end of them ones.
Jesus, you better close all your fucking OnlyFans offers.
Oh, tell me about it, bro. Well, you know, that pays for us to have the stream each week, so I've got to keep it running somehow. Oh, there's Sam's crane.
You know, we could just do it for free.
That's sick, man. Well done, Sam.
Dude,
Sam...
and especially when you see it, how high up the thing bloody went.
Oh, I saw a photo. It was insane.
You know what? Sam kept saying something. He kept saying something on his display that, and I can't remember what it was, but I didn't know what it was that he was referring to.
Didn't I get another link to bloody a whole folder of photos? Scroll up. I am scrolling up, Steve. I was just looking for a link of a photo dump. Maybe if I missed it. It's events. All right, I'll stop sharing so I have to bore you guys.
Not bin chickens. I know what bin chickens are. I've had that conversation before.
Grizz tagged me. All right, thanks.
I'm sure it started with D, like a.
Oh yeah, I found it. For what? Brent Waller is a Queenslander. All right. There's a haunted one. See, I didn't even remember seeing that. What are they called? Millennium Falcon. See you later, Lego Man.
I don't remember seeing that either. I do remember seeing that.
I remember seeing the octopus in the bottle. Oh, you know what was cool?
I don't remember seeing that.
The Donga.
Donga. Yeah, that's
Donga.
it. What's a Donga?
Well, hopefully Sam's photos will be in here and we'll talk about the Dongas when we get there. There was a couple of cool war scenes. There was also Gallipoli as well on a massive scale setup that I liked. There you go. I think that's Damo Fett's Star Wars church thingamajigget.
Oh, the sight hut. Is that what a Donga is? Okay, cool.
Marvel things.
Nice.
Very, very cool mocks.
A demountable house is a Donga. Okay, I think we just call them relocatables, but oh no, we have a name for them. What the fuck? What do we call them? Prefabs. We call them a prefab. Although that's what they were called a long time ago when they were just prefabricated and movable. But now they're fucking everywhere.
Are these that's kind of semi Ninjago mocks / the bigger set type expanded, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's also another one coming up too for those that buy the big Ninjago stuff. This was the Wild West one.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, in New Zealand, some people refer to their dick as their donga or dong.
Oh, it's the same here.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's why I wasn't sure.
That was I loved it. I got a lot of good video footage. I loved that Gallipoli scene. Yeah, me and Bill were checking this one out, Henry, and it's like simple, clean, and neat, but done really, really well for like a Wild West. And then it's like started the whole chat. We got to get that collab rolling again. We got to start, do
I
something.
love how
for
they
another-
mosaic the background.
Yeah,
So
It's
good.
nice.
Like quite often the
hidden the
backgrounds
dream.
you see are either printed or there isn't one.
and you
But
know what we
this
noticed?
really
Like
finishes it.
there wasn't a lot going on a lot of place, like a lot of open space, but it kind of almost worked as well.
Mm.
This is the big white ray that.
Well,
Tell
I
me anything.
understand. I understand that, Mike. But spelling and pronunciation is important. Donga, same thing. Unless you say donger and donga.
You've had a
Donga.
donga kebab. You've had a donga kebab, haven't you, Dan?
No, you don't have a G in that. It's a doner kebab. You're not I'm not that fucking stupid. I might be stupid, but I'm not that stupid. I'm fat.
Thanks.
I
Scott.
know stuff about food, okay? I'm a food expert.
Oh, this guy's
really
shit.
know-
I've seen him before. He's shit.
Sam McKnight, yeah, he's a bit of a twat. Although he did sign my book and say that I was the best New Zealand Lego export there was. So I'll take it.
He signed my book, and I got the generic. You don't need this book, Bilsy, and I'm like, well, depends who you ask, mate.
Fuck, he didn't.
Hey,
write that in.
don't dig up the hatchet, bro. You've already buried it. Don't dig it up.
He
No,
didn't write that in my
no.
book.
No, I was going to ask him where's he used his glue because mine kept breaking over the weekend.
God, I wish you'd written that in my book. Would have made me feel better.
No, you should have wrote something like, along the lines of how popular the New Zealand Lego Masters were. There's the snow, the ice planet again.
Popular
couple
where?
doubles.
It was popular here.
It was. Told you it was popular here.
What
Shout
about
out to-
what about Brickman's team? Did his team have all builds at the show?
Nothing.
No, they had one big Triceratops, I think it was.
So they
and
didn't have
just,
an individual builds like before?
Nah.
Nah, not
No,
like
because they're all
2020.
doing the tour. The team's doing that A to Z, that A to Z tour, and that's where all the
okay.
displays are. Yeah.
Okay.
No, they were there selling season 5 Grandmasters merch. You
yuck.
should have told me. I would have bought you a shirt, man. You could have felt special again.
Nah, bro, I don't need one.
Welcome back, buddy.
Did you get one? Did you get one?
Hey,
Oh, your computer's echoing, Bill.
it's echoing.
It's echoing us.
Did you get one, Bilsy?
Sold out, bro. Sorry, man. Like I really wanted to, but sold out.
No,
So
but
could
did
you
you
know?
get one? You.
Oh, I asked for a free one, and he laughed at me.
Is that still
Bill, I'm
echoing?
gonna- yeah, even worse.
Sounds like you're in a swimming pool.
Yeah. All right.
You need Bilsy. You need Bilsy merch, bro. You need I am Bilsy merch. T-shirts.
You design it, I'll give you a cut.
I survived Bilsy. Hashtag me too. Anyone who's shared a room with Bilsy gets one
Free.
for free.
Yeah, and then you see
Bilsy.
people walking around conventions or whatever with a "I survived the Bilsy" shirt, like yeah. No, you got that. I can't believe it's already freaking gone an hour gone. Bill's jumped out again. Yeah, there's a bigger to scale photo of it.
Bro, did you have a favorite? What was your favorite?
I'll see if I can find it. To be honest, it wasn't the level of the design of the actual mock or anything like that. I want to see if I could grid them all together. It was two reasons I had two that I liked. One, I loved the Gallipoli one. Like I genuinely loved it because it's just the story and what it is, just me being, me. But hard toss up between that Batman Vacation and that castle. Like the Sydney boys nailed it, and that was really good. But then them two next to the other two massive mocks is kind of like, come on, boys, someone's got to settle down. Like it's getting to a level now where if you're not spending 50 grand in 6 months of your life on these builds, it's, you know.
Yeah, sacrificing your virginity and everything.
Bro. Brent, me and my hard toss-ups. Well, I tell you what I don't like, Seinfeld. But I do love your Ecto, so, you know. Oh, no, Bills is back. Let's see if we can put him back in. Let's see what you sound like now. How's that?
Give that a go.
Yeah, heaps better. Heaps better.
And I've had internets cut out. I've had computers reset. Yeah, you're right, Snowlander. I should have given up.
Bilza, what was your best? Or what was one that was very notable?
For me, it was the weapon wall. Everything from Marvel across Star Wars, across Turtles, like just the weapon wall in general.
The dildo rack.
Lewis's toy
While I
rack.
was interneting, did you talk about the Jetsons?
No. Didn't get that far. I'm flicking through photos now to try to find a photo of the Jetsons.
The Jetsons were epic. And
we didn't talk about Jasmine's avatar either.
Oh no. Actually, I took inspiration from the Jetsons.
I'm just flicking through to hopefully I don't think there's a photo in here. Pokemon. There's not. So the Jetsons were we walked in, Henry, and it was like that. Oh Jesus, when did you make that?
I've seen that one. Yeah, I've seen the Jetsons one.
You needed to burn up some yellow bricks, didn't you, Bill?
Yeah.
Funny.
That was I used the Jetsons as inspiration. I wanted to give that a crack. So that's the beginning.
So we go in the chat. Mick, number 2 was the crane, no bias. Helena, number 1 was the crane. But she's got a soft spot for Sam's big black shaft.
Whoa.
Heard it here first.
Again, Bilsy. It's a fucking family show.
It was a large black shaft. Literally.
I'll get your t-shirt, Helena. I'll get your t-shirt.
Do you know what one I really liked? I haven't seen a picture of it anywhere, but it was like so simple. It was brilliant, but it was the Bubble O Bill ice cream.
No, that's so simple. It's too simple.
Rangers. That was Ranger bricks.
That was cool.
And I got to say, I do love like Sam's scale model truck.
Sam's trucks were sick to see in person finally.
Yeah. They are rather large, but they are so well modeled.
You know what?
Like,
I'll put it out
look
there.
like plastic kit models.
I'll take Sam's big black shaft out. I liked the actual crane and the trucks better. I get it. You needed it for scale and to tell the story and what it is, but the trucks are sick. Actually, you know what the best thing was, Henry? We all got goats.
Yeah, I heard.
Oh man, it was such the best troll. Everyone was getting so excited about getting the goats, and we're gonna go. And even P was like, yeah, people telling me they were getting ready to sell them and everything.
Did you not get one of these goats?
Yeah, I did.
I got given one of these goats at Brickvention.
Oh, I got Bilsy's.
Henry, ask Dan how he got his goat.
Oh, reach around.
Yep. Ask him by who? Ask him by who?
Who, Dan? Tell me.
Who's our favorite bald man that runs a podcast in Melbourne? Owns a toy store.
Hashtag worth it.
Sold your soul on that one, Dan.
Hashtag worth it.
Rick actually had. Oh, I found a picture of the shaft. Someone sent me the. There you go. There, look, even hooks to the left, beautifully.
That's nuts.
But it's so massive.
That's what she said.
Like it's just that would hurt.
Sure would.
There you go.
The other one I liked, and we haven't seen any pictures of it, and this would probably be one of my favorites, was the Witch King on the Balrog, which was down near the front. That was amazing.
Yeah, buddy Harrison.
So, Dan, when are we going to see you up in Australia again?
I'm hoping hoping to come to BBX.
Yeah, okay.
Because I've got a half sister who lives in Brisbane, and my nephew is Lego mad, and I'd like to take him maybe as a helper or something or rather to BBX if that's at all possible. Give him an experience. Nice. But yeah, that'll be the only other one that I'll probably get to over there this year.
It's a good show.
So for those that met Harrison, Mr. Indiana Jones, when he goes to when you go to a Lego show, he obviously gets right into these cosplay. This is literally his weekend job. He gets paid by nightclubs to hang out in nightclubs as Iron Man.
Yep. Or what's the other one he does? Batman as well.
Yeah. Good old Harris. Gotta love him. Gotta love him. And like the level of dedication he gets into some of the characters. When he's BBX, is it October? No, August.
Last weekend of September.
There you go. Totally wrong. We'll be definitely going to BBX. Sydney in May's a half question mark, half yes, half no, depending on what happens.
Come on, bro. Come on, man.
We want to. We want to for sure. I even heard Graham, putting tips out there that he wanted to help some Queenslanders come down to his show as well. For
Illawarra.
Yeah.
Illawarra's a good time, bro.
Yeah. Dude, you made it a good time. And that wedding. But yeah, so if those in the chat, that do like the shows, put BBX in your calendar and come up to our neck of the woods because it's going to be big again.
I'll put BBX on my calendar.
Man, even if you come as a spectator, I'll feed you and house you here.
That's the biggest.
If I can't find room, Bill will.
I said, bro, only one time I can sleep in your presence a year. If you're doing it in Sydney, put up with that.
Yeah, but like Surfers Paradise is like Vegas. What happens up here stays up here,
Comes back down with you sometimes.
G'day, Taz, man. There you go. Sam's got BBS booked in. Yeah, beautiful, man.
Nice.
We would highly recommend don't stay at the Ibis.
Wait. Taz, how are you doing? Didn't Taz have a motorcycle crash?
I did not know.
I'll wait for him to chat back in. We've cruised past the time, but it's all good. We're keeping relevant and having a good chin wag. Obviously should have been better prepared for photos, but hey, yeah, on the 4th of January. Bloody hell.
Yeah, dude, I heard that was pretty fucking serious. I hope you're doing well and recovering, man.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, and thanks for if you are recovering, thanks for coming and wasting some of your time here.
100%.
We lot better things to do.
Oh, well, speedy recovery, Tasman.
Indeed. Let the community rally around you if you need it.
Jesus, induced coma for 11 days, bro.
Yeah, it was motorcycle v trucks. Never good for the motorcyclist.
Wow.
So I spent years and years as a paramedic, man. I know the damage it does. So my genuine thoughts are with you, man. And I hope your recovery is speedy.
Yeah, for sure.
Do what the doctors tell you. Don't be a typical fucking Aussie bloke about it. Do what you're told. Use it as Lego building time. You need to rest and recuperate. Build fucking Lego.
Don't watch too much Bilsy show.
Sadly, goodbye motorcycle, but getting another mate. Who cares about goodbye motorbike? It could be good, at least it's not goodbye you. Far out,
yeah.
Bro. Take the insurance money from the motorbike and buy more Lego. It's safer.
Yeah. It's more expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very true. So going by what you may have seen in photos, back and forth in bits and pieces, Henry, what do you reckon you could have been one of your favorite or one you kind of want to see closer?
I feel like I didn't miss out on much, bro, if I'm being honest. Joking. Nah, look, I've got to say, bro, you know me. I'd be a big sucker for. I'm spewing. I missed out on Blackie Cat's display.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
It was
that's
good.
my jam.
He had
Yeah,
like 3
bro, it's,
tables,
unbelievable.
2 full-size tables.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, bro. I would have put up with 100 Victorians for that, mate.
We'll have to clip that and quote that and send it to him.
I shouldn't even say 100. I should have said I'll put up with 10,000 Victorians for that.
No, just pick your favorite Victorian and insert name here. Pick your favorite Victorian Lego master.
I don't have one. I don't have one. Oh, look,
sure
if I had to pick
Mate,
one,
I would have put up with cheap jokes to go and watch that.
yeah, bro, I would have sat in the car with him for at least 4 hours.
Now I know you're full of shit. Actually, gotta give cheap jokes a little bit of a nod. He set up did you see the foosball competition thing he set up?
Yeah. I was
that was cool to get everyone in and amongst it and playing and having a go.
Did anyone know who he was?
No, he had a big name badge, so he was sweet.
With a QR code.
Yeah, no, he stayed to his ground. He stayed there. He commented and commentated every single match. So
because he had nothing better to do. He had nothing better to do. He had nothing better to do, right?
Well, I mean, it was good to watch towards the end, and
it was a good way. It was a good way to form an artificial queue of people to interview. I get it.
You get it good.
It was good fun.
It wasn't because I lost first round against Dave.
I made it to the third round. I got kicked out by Trent.
By who? Trent.
How funny is Trent, bro? Trent's a legend.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, they had their cool little character builds.
Yeah, man. Bro, they're awesome. Those character builds are awesome.
Yeah. And poor Miller had to work half the weekend manning the bloody minifig wall. Felt sorry for him.
I have no sympathy for that guy, mate. bailed on the big party, and no sympathy for him.
He didn't bail. He was told he wasn't allowed. Come on, you got to, don't mix your stories up. But he had a floating island pirate ship build thing that was kind of cool.
Caitlin, if you're watching, I will have my revenge on Miller's bachelor party. For a week, mate.
For a week. Jesus. All right. I think we strained the people long enough for a Monday night. Tasman. Oh, hold on. Fleur's also sweet out. She reached out to me after the accident. Oh, how good's that? Yeah, that's insane. It's good to see you on the mend, my friend. It's very, very good to see you on the mend.
Yeah, man.
Bloody hell. But yes, Henry, you definitely missed a good weekend. Don't care what your other plans were. You missed a good weekend just hanging out with us.
Yep.
And, we just got to make sure now that next time that Dan's in the country, we reignite it, You got to be part of that. Another nighttime story.
No, bro. It's too crazy. Only once a year, bro. Once a year, remember. Once a year.
I don't think I've ever had Asian. Just saying.
You're disgusting. It's a fucking family show.
The other thing as well, quick shout out to Brickles, obviously other than letting us stay in his house, being our tour guide for all of Monday, taking us everywhere, dropping us off. And
Brickles, you need a badge for that.
Bro, his Lego room was that messy, he would never know if anything's missing. So, hey, Brickles.
Oh, good on you.
No, you know what? He's probably got the most impressive non-built Lego collection ever. Like the amount of modulars and old school bits and pieces, and
but
insane.
To be fair, have you ever seen a clean Lego room?
No, it's good. Like I said, he didn't know that. We.
And if you have, you're a pet builder.
It's all right, bro. I'll give you a goat. I'll send you a goat. Critter, Lego room, 100%. Lego rooms are meant to be messy. I don't think. What was other than your goat score wise? Dan, before I go, what did you score? Anything?
Well, I got the goat. I got the bluey.
Well, hold on. What did Helena say? You haven't seen my unbuilt Lego collection? No, I'm going to put it out there that Brickles is one of the biggest I've seen. Like it was 3 bedrooms full, and then some.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Probably Jason Carpenter would be the only other person that would have a collection like that big, I reckon.
Oh, his is the size of a small shopping mall.
The tram. Oh, the tram out of the bag was all right.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. But yeah, the goats and the bluey brickheads probably my my highlights.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, very much appreciate the Harry Potter GWP that I got from you.
Ah, man, I appreciate the. You know what? That keyring you gave me is sick, and the clock.
Yeah, they're nice key rings, eh?
Yeah, man.
Oh, and I did get Jan Byer's sig fig as well, which was pretty cool. It's always nice to get the old Lego sig figs.
Henry's like, hey, I've got him on speed dial.
It's the second sig fig that I've got from a Lego.
I've got Klaus Christian's one if you want it.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, hang on. Was that the Klaus that worked in Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got his one as well. That's the only other one that I've got.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, Jan he's very soft spoken type of dude. But yeah, I mean, he was cool to meet. Have a quick chat too.
Yep.
The Lego business cards are cool. But you know what? It's like now that you officially can't print on a Lego torso all their business cards, what are they going to do?
Well, they're allowed to because it's their logo.
True.
Yeah.
Snowlana did give me a sig fig.
Jason, thanks. Oh, that's all good, man.
Where did I
See,
put that?
you know, so in other words, Brickvention was better to go meet up with people and just share what you have and don't want in your own cupboard.
Where's my Snowlana fig? Oh, here she is.
Oh, I didn't get a Snowlana fig.
Oh,
I did. I got it somewhere. It's not in the recycling. It's here
I
somewhere.
have to put the skis back on.
You know, I don't have a Henry sig fig. You know, man, I don't think I've ever got one from you.
They come in the Chinese.
Really?
Snowlana.
They come.
Oh, fuck you.
That was quick. That was good. I like that. All right. Yes. Let's get out of here, people. Again, guys, it was a good stream. We probably could keep talking for hours, but we do got to pull the pin. People need to do things. And, you know, we'll see you all again next Monday. We'll chat about some more things, not Brickvention. And me and Bill will see you Wednesday night. And make sure, Henry, you're back next Monday again.
See you guys.
Oh, and before we do go, we will be going when daylight savings finish. We're going to stay at 8 o'clock Sydney time.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're going to stay that later time.
Well, good for
Cool.
you, because what's that? Fucking midnight for me?
Yeah, nobody cares about you, Dan. Don't worry.
Clearly.
And yeah,
We need the
Same
big draw
time,
card
yeah.
looked after, mate. We need the big draw card looked after.
we do. We definitely do. And yes, Mick, as you said, same bat time, same bat channel. See you, and good to see you again, Brent, as well.
Yep.
See you later.
See you guys.